All right, we're going to take a look at Bryce's first throw from the Gillette meet on January 21st. We're going to watch it all the way through and then break it down here. All right, so the big thing we were working with Bryce on, which we saw the day of when we did a little film breakdown there, and you'll hear me talk about here, is getting that left side open. In the front of the ring in that power position. So we're at the back of the ring. We're here at the back of the ring. Bryce is getting ready to start his two-step or step-back throw. So this is the first thing we're going to look at is his hip level and that unseating. That's the same in the two-step throw as it is in the glide. So we see his hips start to move back a little bit. We can see maybe a little bit more of that on these, because if you'll look, this is why, look where his first foot touches. We want that to be, we're not quite at halfway. We'd rather that be closer to this line right here. So just a little bit more fall with those hips as we try to move across the ring on this. Okay, so now we're going into his second step, and this is where we'll see a few things here, so I'll stop it. So here's our power position here. Okay, so the first thing we'll talk about, look at this right foot. And again, this is something that doesn't matter if it's power throw or two-step or glide, that heel's down and we're not at 90 degrees. So we'd rather see that foot point this direction when we're in the middle and be up on that ball with a foot so that we can rotate that and then bring our hip into the throw. Right now, there's not a lot of lower body being involved in this throw. It's a lot of just upper body throw. So that's something little that we want to work on there. The other thing, which is what I talked to Bryce about this the day of, and that's our heel-toe position. This is what we really worked on. When we get to the third throw, you'll see how much better he did on the third throw of the day, where he just opened up a little bit more. So right now, we'd call it we're hips closed. Instead of heel-toe, we're toe-heel. So our feet are the opposite of where they should be. So we want to see this. We want to see this left foot be more that direction, so we can get that hip around. So that being said, now I will say I do like what I see here. So our right foot was a little late in starting the rotation, but I do see a pretty good rotation with the right. So we just need to work on getting to start the throw with that rotation of the right, rather than right now you'll see the ball is in front of that hip, and then the hip turns and the foot turns behind it. So if we can get that foot and that hip turning a little bit faster, we're going to see a lot more power come from that, and some more distance come with that too. One last thing I want to point out on this throw, which is I know we were working with Bryce on this last week during practice, is his left side block. And actually, that's not too bad, Bryce. You can see, I would like to see a little more aggression with the elbow here as you elbow it into your side and stop, but that left side does stop pretty good. You also look at his foot here, and he pops up on that toe pretty good, meaning that he has some good block action there.